Hey everybody, this is Ben coming to you with another reaction video. This is for Parasyte episode 2, The Devil in the Flesh. So last episode was interesting, I have to say. Good, but interesting. It really started off strong with the monster, or with the Parasyte chomping off the head of the lady out of nowhere. So it definitely kind of pulled me in, grabbed me in from then. And then, as the story progressed, we got to see the Parasyte attempt to take over our main character's body here, but he was able to stop it from reaching his brain. That was pretty interesting. And now that he still is in control of his own mind, I feel is great. But he still has, I guess, an ally with this Parasyte. It's not. It looks like it's one of the good guys, I guess you could say, if there's even a thing in this show. I'm not even sure yet, but definitely the highlight of all highlights in that past episode for me had to be hands down, was the hand on the breast. Yes, it was done just right. He cupped it in there. It was great. I mean, I hope I get to see what happens, the aftermath of that. But either way it goes, I know she liked it. I liked it. It was a good moment. Let's get into this episode and see what comes from that. I don't care about the rest of it. I just want to know what happens with that, if he's going to get more action. But either way, let's get into this episode, guys. It's very random. Were they together? Or did we just save her?
Think you can just walk away, fancy pants?
He must have a Parasyte. They
I don't
fucked
think
up.
my stomach can hold all four of you.
They messed up.
Seems 2 swings was more force than necessary. I should probably change my appearance as well.
Damn. Wow. That was cold-blooded.
I think I realized that if I ran into another one of your
Man, that was
Parasyte
cold-blooded.
things, without you, I'd be a pretty easy target to kill.
A very wise decision.
It's great.
Well,
Yeah, she's blushing. Look at that. Look at that. She's blushing.
Totally forgive you if you manage to make another shot.
She is loving it. Look at that blush. Yeah.
Ow! Hey!
She want that. She want that. Yes, sir. Was that Miggy? Woo! In there. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, eh, Bruno?
Yep.
Piece of shit, Shinichi.
Shimichi is his name? I'm not sure. Okay, closet together. Close the door.
I'm sorry.
well, maybe I can find it in my heart to forgive you if you treat me to pancakes next Sunday. But hear this.
He's trying to go
If
on
you
a
ever pull any
date?
crap like that again, you're dead.
No, of course. I won't. I promise.
What? If you're trying to go on a date with the
I'm holding
guy,
you to it.
and you trying to get in there, it's gonna happen.
Everything's just fine. Don't worry. It's all good.
See ya.
Are you crazy? What do you think you're doing, man?
I was just curious about your human mating behavior. I could sense you wanted to mate with that female, correct?
Yeah, he did.
No, I did not want to mate with her.
Shinichi,
No, it's a lie. No problem.
come outside with me.
There's nothing wrong.
You're even weaker than I thought you'd be.
Don't do it. Take it easy. You need to hold back, you idiot.
An idiot. That word is to be used when addressing a being of lower intelligence.
You didn't kill him, did you?
He'll be just fine. I'm detecting urine in your bladder. It isn't healthy to suppress your excretory functions in this manner.
Damn, she knows everything. God. You gonna piss on her face?
Shinichi,
Too?
Jesus, seriously? I told you not to talk whenever there's people around.
please hold still. I'm going to try to make your sex organ erect.
The hell you are?
Shinichi, if you do not wash properly, dermatophytes will
Oh.
Dude, it's learn what you are.
I don't understand. Your logic's a bit difficult for me to follow. My kind are simply feeding to stay alive and nothing more. It's natural for life forms to feed on other life forms. You just find it unpleasant that it's your own kind that is being eaten.
Well, yeah, of course. Human life is a precious thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I can tell you that I
Should be
value
all
my
life.
own life. Although I've never really considered any other life form to be all that valuable.
Yeah, bet you haven't. Because you seem to be more like an animal or an insect.
Shinichi, is that an attempt to be insulting? Understand this. If you were to take action in any way that would be harmful to me, I would have no choice but to do everything in my power to stop you.
Your survival depends on me. You're just a parasite.
I will protect your life. Although, you don't necessarily need to be able to speak. And then, you don't really need to be able to see or hear either.
Dang.
Well, looks like someone's terrified. Perhaps you should maybe take a little rest.
She sure didn't set him straight.
While my kind simply eats only one or two. We're quite frugal and efficient in
He
comparison.
she essentially did what the pirates did on Captain Phillips. Hey, look at me.
People out there are being
I am the
killed,
captain now.
and I'm the
That's
only one who truly
essentially
knows
what
the terms.
what she just did to him.
Shinichi, where do you think you're going? It's 40 meters away, right behind you, and it's gaining on us.
I'm going to meet it. I want to look this murderer right in the eye.
Now I see. So this is the reason you were running away. Your host's brain is still completely intact and functional. A rather dangerous situation, wouldn't you say?
Shut the hell up, you monster!
Excuse me?
Stop right there. If you attack this human, I will be forced to retaliate and destroy you.
Take it easy. I understand. I can appreciate where you're coming from. But you must realize, you do have the option of simply moving over to me.
A transfer? I don't think relocation's possible at this point.
Well then, I've created a location for you to join me. You should fit quite nicely.
Mickey!
Got some options here.
You're wasting time, but you will have no choice in the matter if your host no longer has a head. Why would you do such a thing? What the hell is wrong with you? Do you realize what you've done? My body. I need my body. I need my body to survive. I need my body to survive.
Good job, Miggy. Good job.
Did you just save my life?
I was simply unsure if such a relocation was possible to achieve. The only life I consider important is my own, so I chose the safest option. Very tired. I must sleep now.
Good, they're on a date.
good.
Finally.
You know, if you're not enjoying yourself, you could say so.
No, it's really great. Delicious.
Yeah, I am so not buying now.
They're definitely cute together.
Man, if she ever found out about Miggy, she would completely freak out for sure.
That's an unfortunate side effect of having a
Hey,
parasite
Myrna, you like
within
animals,
you.
don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Except worms. They're creepy.
Of course.
Are you?
She's gonna think he's looking up her dress, huh?
Hey,
Okay.
come over here.
Good.
Come on, come on. I want to play in the sandbox.
Hey, you guys, you really need to cut it out.
But what do you even think about something like that? Shooting rocks at a cat's head that's buried?
Yeah, try minding your own business. It is a living, breathing thing, not a toy for you to play with. It's alive, just like you.
Loser!
Seriously, dude?
What a tool.
Look out!
Mm.
I will eat you alive.
Ooh. My guy is a little serious now, getting serious now.
Okay.
Maybe we're the demons after all.
Oh, cute. She must have been really impressed by what he did. Very cute. This is right hand though. There you go. There you go. It was like dead or lifeless, I'm sure. That's much better.
Yeah?
You are Shinichi Izumi, are you?
Yeah. Of course I am.
Shinichi. I gotta remember the name. Shinichi. Oh, this is the one from earlier. And the woman. Head gets chopped off. Alright, yeah, so that was the episode. I mean, it was a good one. It wasn't jam-packed with action or anything, but they're still building up the story and world. I can definitely tell that it's going to be leading up to something big and epic. I can already see it as far as how deadly these parasites are and how ruthless they are as well. I wonder what the significance of that couple, though, at the very beginning and the end, where, you know, definitely he's a parasite. He killed off those three guys, no problem. By the way, I wonder what the woman has to do with all this, because clearly she's not one, and one, the guy kept her alive, the parasite kept her alive, and two, it looked like they were getting ready to mate. So I wonder if by them mating they're gonna cause some sort of further outbreak to occur. I don't know. I may be way off on this one, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. I wonder what it is going to lead to. But yeah, really good episode. I mean, they brought up something here as far as how humans treat animals and how they breed them, kill them, eat them, but they have problems when the same is being done to their race. So I thought that was an interesting point, a good point as well. You know, it makes you reflect and think on how the lives of these animals and other things that we kind of just take as far as you know, our lives are more important than these other ones, you know, that we kill and eat, and we technically can't be mad when the reverse happens. I thought that was very interesting. I mean, I'm still going to be eating my burgers and my chicken and all of that, but I thought it was interesting still, nevertheless. The other thing, significant thing I found in this episode was, what's his name? Shiniki, or I still don't know the main character's name completely. I think it's Shiniki or something like that. But he got his date with the girl. He got his date. You know, they kind of made up. He was able to impress her. And then just the fact of him protecting that little cat, I think, did wonders. He even did it for me. You know, I have a cat myself. I love cats. And I was like, they're really throwing rocks at this cat's head? That's ridiculous. But, you know, he went in there, did the right thing, saved this cat from these assholes. And I feel like that really, obviously, it really impressed her, because at the end, she held his hand and looked like they're a couple. And it's cool that, you know, she held the hand that Migi is residing in, and she can tell like it was like a dead hand. It wasn't him. So she switched over to the other one. I thought that was really cool and cute. That whole moment at the end with them both was adorable. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how this continues to blossom. I am fearful that she's gonna die at some point. I think she might get taken out at some point, unfortunately, but we'll see. I feel like these things usually happen, especially when they get together this soon. She's probably gonna die, and it's gonna lead him or drive him to go to that next level to finish taking out this plague on this world so far. The battle with the other parasite in the back alley or wherever it was at, between the two, I thought it was very interesting that Migi didn't take the offer. I mean, obviously she wasn't going to, because he or she is attached to the arm of Shiniki, so I knew they weren't going to kill him, but I didn't know. I was interested in that they can transfer. You know, she said her excuse that she or he used, the parasite used, was she wasn't sure if the parasite was telling the truth, basically, and Migi chose to take the safer of the two options and protect the host that she's in. I feel like there's some sort of a friendship / chemistry brewing between those two. So I do think it was more than just that, for the reason why Migi decided to stay in Shiniki's body. So, and I love the fact that Migi set him straight as well too. Like, you don't need to see. I can control the body. You don't need to talk. Don't think for a second that you're in charge. I am the captain now. Basically, is what he said. Anyway, like I said, good episode. I'm starting to really love this series. I can't wait to see it again. The next episode. It's probably not gonna be for a few days, but I'm gonna have to try to get this next episode out to you hopefully later this week. Anyways, that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the reaction, enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps out the channel, push out to more and more viewers, and it helps me to continue to push out more and more content to you guys, because I know you guys love it. So thank you so much, everyone, and have a good one.